This is the first wrestling show. I want them to see me and be like, that guy's a fucking star. The only way to do that is to look the part, to dress the part, to walk the part, to act the part. I didn't dream as a little kid to just be a pro wrestler. I dreamed of being a top guy, the top guy. You have to have that goal to be successful in this business. I needed to get fired, 100%. I was never bitter, I was never angry, I was never trying to prove people wrong. I was trying to prove myself right.
All hail the death match king! Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that satisfaction!
So it's War Games, got the camo, the new complete shirt. Of course, it's white. Kind of similar to the Nick Gage original deathmatch gear, but a white shirt that's probably gonna turn red. I'll be honest, I am way more nervous for this match than I thought I was gonna be, because with the Nick Gage match, obviously, Nick Gage is fucking crazy and he's dangerous, but it's one-on-one. There's 7 other crazy motherfuckers in this match. Listen, I'm the deathmatch king, rep it. Am I really? I beat Nick Gage. That's it. I don't do this stuff all the time. These guys are like, yeah, we'll go through fucking glass. Tables off the scaffold. I don't do that shit. I rip off my shirt and choke somebody with it. And I don't think I'll be doing that in this match. Hey, you never know, actually. Maybe just give myself an idea for a spot. But yeah, let's see what happens.
How do you feel moments before showtime?
This is it. Don't get scared now.
I'm the fucking man!
Hold on a second! Bully Ray! Here in GCW! The final teammate for Deathmatch royalty in the art of war games!
Fuck, like, you see fucking Joey Janela? Like, legit, like, that was scary. Going up in flames, like, it's not fucking funny, but, me and Bully and Mance put him to that flaming table. He did not go out. And if there's anybody who knows flaming tables, it's Bully. I mean, he put me through too, but I did not continue to burn. And to see Joey burning in there was fucking scary. The story, the business of the match, I believe was accomplished. We progressed all of the stories leading into Hammerstein. We introduced Bully. Ali returned, turned on Effie. So like we got there, the business was there. Honestly, I wish the fans were a little more fucking into it. I think this might get me some heat, but I think they're a little spoiled. I think we come to Atlantic City too much. And when we come, we give them like double headers like Saturday, Sunday or Friday, Saturday. I think we need to fucking pump the brakes on AC for a while and make them fucking miss it. You know what I'm saying? Because we were all fucking killing ourselves out there. And, they were reacting, but like not what it should have been. And I guess, is that our fault? Sure. You know what? I'd rather, there's not a fucking mirror here, but I'd rather look in the mirror and blame myself than blame the fans or how late it was or it was outside or that like, oh, there's no roof so the sound goes up, like all that bullshit. I'd rather just blame myself and think of ways to improve. I was about to say think of ways to improve the next one, but I'm not going to be in the fucking next one. There's no fucking way. And if I'm still on the indies next year, mark my words, I will not be in fucking War Games. And if this gets replayed a year from now and I am in War Games, fucking fire me. Fire me from my fucking self. Just fucking fire me. I quit. I would fucking just quit. I always cut a promo before my matches on the indies. When I was in WWE, I could probably count on 2 hands how many times I had a real promo.
Welcome everyone to the very first Friday night Zack Down. Oh, God. All of my wildest dreams came true, and I finally had my WrestleMania moment.
You know, for someone like me, you pretty much had to get everything on the script right. And I knew when I became Matt Cardona, I needed to work on talking. Being a heel, it's so much easier to just grab the mic and cut a promo. And these promoters aren't gonna fucking yell at me. I always come out first and I always cut a promo. Sometimes it's great and sometimes it's not so great. Sometimes it sucks. But that's how you learn, that's how you grow. And now, this is gonna sound ridiculous, but if I was on Raw Monday and had to go face to face with The Rock, I would be confident and comfortable. I'm not saying I'd be as good as The Rock, that's not what I'm saying, but I wouldn't be nervous. Tonight's show, one of the rows, the front row, is the only row on one side. You know what I'm saying? This is not a big house, but I have to treat it like it is. For my I think my mental well-being, as well as like for my career and progressing, because if you're not evolving, if you're not learning, I don't feel like you're growing and I feel like you're going backwards. So every show, I'm gonna look like a fucking star. I'm fucking tan. You're not gonna see Matt Cardona pale. You're always going to see the complete Matt Cardona, tan, in shape, fucking great gear. It's always gonna happen. And these little shows, these are the shows where, you know, some people might not take them seriously, but I do, because I know I need to grow from this match. So if I was a fucking fan, I wanna be following someone who keeps changing and keeps evolving. That's why I love guys like Jericho, like Christian, like Adam Copeland, who are older than me, still at the top of their game in the business, and that's where I wanna be.
I want to make a public apology to my parents. I'm sorry you had to come to this shithole arena. They've come to Madison Square Garden. They've come to WrestleMania. And I will make sure you will never have to come to Atlantic City ever again.
Why don't you tell me your recollection of his first match in the WWE, where you were, how you supported him, and sort of, you know, what role you played.
So he called me up that day. He goes, Dad, I'm wrestling at the Garden in a dark match.
My dad, who was a cop at the time,
I was like, I gotta go see you.
flashes his badge
So I jumped on a train, no tickets, nothing.
to get backstage.
Had my badge, I just flashed my badge, got
And
backstage.
he's fucking walking around backstage of Madison Square Garden wearing this bright pink Abercrombie & Fitch polo shirt with the pop collar that he stole from my brother or he stole from me. But Dad, what the fuck are you doing here?
And I get backstage, he goes, Dad, what the hell are you doing here?
You cannot be backstage. I don't even fucking work here. Get the fuck out of here.
You know, I said, I came to see you. They didn't have any seats for me, the place was sold out.
And then it was either me or Brian Myers against Matt Morgan. Matt Morgan was debuting his brand new stuttering gimmick,
Saw him wrestle Matt Morgan, who's probably like 9 feet tall.
and he kicked the shit out of me. I remember he pushes me to start the match right in the corner.
Threw him around like a rag doll.
I thought I had made it.
My heart was in my mouth.
If this all ends tomorrow, I just wrestled on SmackDown in Madison Square Garden.
I thought he was dead.
In the grand scheme of things, it was fucking nothing, but that day, it was my life highlight.
How important is it that fans hate you and continue to hate you?
When I got let go from WWE, I had been a babyface, a good guy, for almost a decade straight, right? And even when I turned babyface, there was no babyface turn. The fans fucking organically turned me, and like WWE didn't care about me, so they're like, all right, you're just a good guy, you know, because they were just cheering for me because of the YouTube show. And then once I got fired, even before I got fired, when I was in WWE, of course I wanted to turn heel. You can pitch ideas all day. Some go through, some don't. Most don't, some do. So I can't say like pitching ideas doesn't work. A lot of my ideas that I pitched worked. Becoming the woo-woo guy, my idea. Edgeheads, me and Hawkins' idea. Winning the IC title, well, being in that IC title match, my idea. So some things do get through. But I knew I needed a change. I knew I needed to be somebody else. And it took me a good year or so to figure out who Matt Cardona was, because it was a pandemic. and I had a cup of coffee in AEW, and then I started doing TNA, but I'm like, who is Matt Cardona? It's like, is it just like Zack Ryder, a different name? Like, what the fuck is that? You know, like, and I knew I needed to, you can't just turn heel on the indies. You can't just be like, I'm a heel now. Like, what? No, I've been watching for fucking 10 years. There's a disconnect, right? So coming to GCW, having that death match with Nick Gage, even before the death match, laying out Nick Gage, the GCW audience fucking hated me, which spread on social media. When I go to indies or TNA, and like maybe 10% people boo me. Next time, next show, 25%, 50%, you get it. Eventually, whole fucking world, fuck Matt Cardona, and I loved it. I loved it because it's so much fun. And there's so many bad guys, heels in the business who like secretly want to be liked or secretly want to be cool. I don't give a fucking shit. I'll be the biggest pussy. I'll be the chicken shit. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't matter to me. If I go out and they're fucking booing me, and listen, also, it's 2024, so I have the best of both worlds. They'll come to my merch table, they'll shake my hand, they'll say I fucking like, was their favorite wrestler growing up, they'll buy a fucking figure in Apex, and then they'll say, fuck you, which is great. It's fucking great, it's 2024, guys. It's fucking 2024. But like, if you're going to a movie, you want that bad guy to be the fucking evil, rotten, vile villain, and that's my job when I go out there. It's to make people despise me, to fucking hate me, to have no redeeming qualities whatsoever, to have a quote-unquote bad moveset. I don't want to do a cool move where they go, oh, this is awesome. I don't want that shit. I want them to say, Matt Cardona just does punch, kicks, and chokes. No shit. I don't want you to like me. I do not want you to cheer for me. Now, maybe eventually I'll have to evolve and everything comes, full circle, and maybe I'll be a good guy again one day. But today is not the day. Today, I want to be the #1 bad guy. And that's what makes this so much fun, because I can go out there, whether it be with Cole Radrick, who I know, or if I'm at a fucking indie, don't know who the guy is, or like I'm all overseas, like, oh, you're the WWE, ex-WWE guy, they're going to cheer you. Well, how about this? Let me go out first, and I'll make them boo me. How about that? Because I want to be booed. It just makes everything easier, and it elevates the good guy, elevates the babyface, and then I can just go on social media, oh, there was the Atlantic City screwdriver, insert city. It just makes it so much fucking easier. And like, I do think eventually I'm doing, this is horrible, but I'm doing such a good job that the people are gonna fucking just start loving me, and I'll be a babyface again one day, but today's not the day.
Once you create your own lane,
I remember Tommy Dreamer, he was working for WWE, and he contacted myself and Brian Myers and said we were gonna be extra talent, and we had no idea what to do. We had never been backstage at a WWE event. We don't know what we're doing, and eventually we're like, oh, where do we change? There's a locker room that says male talent. Well, we're male talent, I guess we change it there. We walk in and like Hardcore Holly gives us this death stare. Like, we do not belong there. John Morrison, my good buddy now, but at the time never knew him. He said, come here, he helped us. I said, there's a locker room for guys like you over there. And that's the extra talent, which was across, the extra talent locker room was across from the seamstress. And Trish Stratus comes in, and she has like this new piece of gear that she got from the seamstress. And she says, do you mind if I try this on? And we're like, oh no, Trish, go ahead. And we're waiting, she's like, well, can you leave? And we're like, oh shit. Oh shit, sorry Trish.
I've been such a huge fan of yours since 2011, man.
Oh, old school.
I watched, my uncle showed me Z-True Long Island Story.
Wow.
Yeah. And
that's what started it all, baby.
All of like the insider terms like obviously went over my head back in the day.
But now you get it.
But now I get it, I love it. I've just been such a big fan of you.
Thank you, buddy.
TLC 2011.
That was a good one.
I was crying when Kane threw you off the stage in the wheelchair. I was so sad, you don't even understand. This made me freak out.
Thank you, dude.
And I fell out of love with wrestling for a few years in like 2018. but I remember my dad showed me on YouTube you versus Nick Gage, and
Oh yeah.
it's part of the reason why I'm here.
That's fucking. You know, that's a great fucking story. Thank you
It would
so
be
much,
such
bud.
Can I please get a picture with you?
Sure, dude. It's 40 bucks. It's 40 bucks.
20 bucks?
40.
40? Serious?
I'm serious.
All right, cool.
You're the best, dude. Since you told me a great story, I'll give you a free 8x10. How about that?
I really appreciate that.
Where's the camera?
On your phone, Dylan?
We got. Who has the camera?
Can you take one?
Holy shit.
I got it.
All right, I'm gonna give you a free 8x10. Don't fucking tell anybody.
I won't.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. It's unreal that I'm meeting you right now.
All right, this never happened.
It's never happened, Matt.
This never happened. I didn't give anyone
Thank you so
anything
much.
for free.
You're too kind. Oh, also I'm from Long Island.
Oh,
so
very cool.
There's that too.
LI, baby. Have fun tonight.
I love you, Matt.
See you, bud.
How much do you charge for autographs?
40.
40? Okay, what about picture too?
40.
Okay.
Yeah.
40 for combined or
80. 80.
Okay.
No combos, pal.
So how you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good.
What's up, buddy? You want me to sign it?
Yeah, please.
Let's go.
Man. That's why we came. Yeah, I gotta get a picture too.
Wow. I'm shocked.
You think you're shocked? I'm more shocked.
I'm shocked that you went to jail to meet Nick Gage to get him to sign this. Unless your dad signed it. Did he forge the signature?
No, man. It was real.
That's cool. Sweet.
Okay, look, there's 80.
Thank you.
I gotta get a picture.
Come on over, bud. Yeah.
Awesome, guys.
Thanks, buddy.
Fucking sick. I ain't doing that again. That's a one taker.